Hey guys, in this video I would be showing you how to set up an n8n completely for free on your own virtual private cloud. So for this setup, I need you to create an Oracle free tier account as well as a Cloudflare account. We will be using Docker where we will be running n8n as a container and Nginx to handle the incoming traffic. This is a step-by-step process, so please follow along. After you create Oracle and Cloudflare account, go to Oracle Cloud Console and sign in. After you sign in, you would be seeing this type of interface. Okay, here you just need to go to navigation menu, go to compute and go to instances. Here, just tap on create instance. In this window, we would be mostly configuring our instance. Here you can just change the name of your instance to whatever you like. I would be choosing n8n. Okay, then go to placement. If you're from India, leave it as it is. If you're from different region, there might be multiple options. Just choose any one of them. Okay, scroll down, go to change image, change the image to Ubuntu. Okay, tap on Ubuntu, scroll down and select canonical Ubuntu 22.04. Okay, with shielded instance, confidential computing and VM confidential computing. Okay, select image, scroll down and go to change shape. Here, Oracle gives us two different options. One would be E2.1 micro, okay, and the other one would be ARM-based processor, that is A1.flex. For A1.flex, there is some availability issue, okay, as I wasn't able to get one for me. With this ARM-based processor, you can run slightly powerful workflows, okay, for n8n. For the free tier, you can go up to 4 CPUs. Okay, stay within the free range. Okay, if you want it to be totally free, I would be choosing this option, VM standard E2.1 micro. This you can run lightweight and n8n workflows. Okay, I would be choosing this option. Select shape, scroll down, tap on next, then tap on shielded instance, scroll down, tap on next. Here you can just give a name, n8n ENIC. Then select create new virtual cloud network. Just leave it as it is. Choose the default option. Scroll down. This is important, guys. Add SSH keys. This select this option and just download the keys. Okay. Download private key. Download public key. Okay. Scroll down and tap on next. Here you can just leave it as it is. Otherwise, you can just specify the boot volume. Okay. Turn this on. I would be choosing 50 gigs of boot volume. 50 gigs of boot volume is enough for a single instance. Okay. Scroll down, tap on next, scroll down, check if all the options are correct. Okay. Then lastly, tap on create. After you tap on create instance, give it some time. And after you see the state it's running, then tap on this, scroll down on the instant details, tap on this, then go to subnets, then tap on this, then go to security and tap on this. Go to security rules. Here, basically what we are doing is we are adding some ingress rules, okay, for our instance to listen to some specific ports that we would be allowing. Okay, here there are some default ports, that is port 22 is for the SSH remote login. Okay, these are the default ports. We need to add three more ports. Let's add them. So CIDR would be 0.0.0.0 slash 0. The destination port would be port 80. port 443 and 5678. Okay, what we are doing is for the port 80, that is HTTP, 443 is for HTTPS, and 5678 is the default port for the n8n. Okay, this is for the development purpose. After when we go to the production, we would be removing this ingress rule. Okay, for now, tap on add ingress rules. After you have added the ingress rules, it should be looking like this. Okay, the most important ingress rule is this one. It was a default ingress rule. Don't remove it, otherwise you won't be able to log into your instance. Okay, these are the ingress rules. After this, you would be going to the terminal and you would be logging to your instance. For us to log into our instance, we need some basic details. Okay, one is the IP address. Okay, go to navigation menu, go to compute, go to instances. Here you can just see the public IP of your instance. Okay, just copy the public IP. Then go to files and locate the files which you had downloaded earlier, private and the public keys. Copy the path of the private key. Okay, the file path. Come to the terminal, then paste the commands I provided on the description below. Okay, tweak the command so that it matches the public IP and the private key path. Okay, after you log into the instance, if you have selected e2.1.micro, since it has only 1 gigs of memory, you need to create a swap memory. Okay, a swap memory is basically a disk space used as an emergency memory when the RAM disk is full. Okay, make sure to create that. Now let's create swap memory. Okay, okay, now we have successfully created 4 gigs of swap memory. Let's update the Ubuntu. Okay, after the Ubuntu update is done, let's install and configure Docker. When installation of Docker is done, then we need to create persistent folder for our Docker where the containers data is stored. Now let's configure the persistent folder for our Ubuntu, for our Docker. Okay. Now let's check the permissions. Here it says OPC and OPC. Okay, that should be the one. It shouldn't be Ubuntu. Okay, here. Okay, after the basic setup is done, come to this website. I will drop the link of this website on the description below. Okay, tap on get started and register account. Okay, it's totally free. You will get a free domain here. Okay, after you register a domain on the previous website, come to the Cloudflare account. Okay, and tap on onboard a domain, and it will take you to this page. Okay, here just paste the domain that you got on the previous website here. Okay, just scroll down and tap on continue. Select free plan, then scroll down a bit. When you come to this page, scroll down a bit and add a record. Okay, here select a record. Here put at the rate, and here just paste the public key of your instance. Okay, public IP. Turn this off, proxy. Tap on save, then continue activation. Okay. Okay, when you come to this page, tap on DNS records, scroll down and just copy these links. Okay, both links. Then go to the previous page where you registered the domain. Then come to this website, tap on overview and tap on your domain that you had registered. Okay, I have already set up the previous links that he had copied. Just pasted over these two. Okay, name server 1, name server 2. Okay, then tap on update name server. So the basic setup is done in the Cloudflare and the digital platform. Let's just check if our domain and the public IP is properly linked or not. For that, just run this command nslookup and your domain. Check the name is your domain and the address is the public IP of your instance. This has to be correct, otherwise you cannot move forward for the next steps. Okay, let's create an n8n container in our Docker. Okay, okay, let's see if it's running. Yes, it's running. Okay, after a while, let's give it some time because our instance has only 1 gigs of memory. It will take some time to load up. Now let's check if our n8n is available locally. Yes, as you can see, the page is loading up for the n8n web page. Okay. Now we need to make it accessible from the public IP. Now that the n8n container is up and running, let's install and configure Nginx. Now let's enable Nginx. Now let's see the status of the Nginx if it's up and running. This means our Nginx is set up completely and it's up and running. Okay. Now let's configure the firewall. Now let's create config file for the HTTP. This is a temporary config file for us to create a HTTPS certificate. Now let's enable the site and let's reload the Nginx. After you enable the site, let's just check if our site is live and if it is publicly accessible or not. For that, run this command. If there is an HTML output, it basically means that our site is live and it is publicly accessible. Okay. But if you come to an error like unable to connect to port 80 on your cloud instance, don't panic. This is a very common issue. Okay, first do the basic checks. Go to your instance and check the ingress rules and verify that port 80 is allowed or not. Okay, if port 80 is already added, the problem is not OCI networking. The issue is most likely inside the VM itself. On Oracle Cloud's Ubuntu images, IP tables can block inbound traffic by default. So we need to configure the IP tables for our VM. Okay, so these are the commands that you need to run to make things work after you get an error. This command is first we back up our current firewall rules so nothing breaks accidentally. Okay, then we allow normal reply traffic so the server can talk back properly. After that, we open the important ports like port 80 for websites, port 443 for secure websites, and port 22 for SSH access so that we can still log in. Okay. Finally, because firewall rules disappear after a reboot or when we restart our instance, we can save them permanently so everything keeps working even if the server restarts. Okay, after you run the previous commands, let's again check if everything is working fine or not. For that, run this command again. Okay, if there is an HTML output, it's working fine. Now that our n8n is publicly accessible, let's make it more securely accessible. Okay, for that, let's install the cert bot, which installs the certificate and encrypts the incoming traffic. Then let's install the certificate. Let's again configure the nginx config file. Okay, For that, paste the following commands. Okay, save. Then let's just reload the Nginx. Okay, and the Nginx has been reloaded. And for the final verification, let's just check if it is working properly for the HTTPS. Okay, okay, it's working fine. It shows HTTP 200. Okay, that means our site is live. Let's go ahead and check on the browser if everything is working fine or not. Okay, our site is live. You can just go ahead and start making workflows for yourself and try n8n out. For the final part, come to the Oracle Cloud Console page and come to the security rules. Here, just remove this port 5678. Just remove it. At this point, you can remove port 5678 from your security rules because n8n should no longer be exposed directly. Okay, with only the required ports open, your server is now properly secured and ready for production. You have successfully set up a fully production ready n8n environment on Oracle Cloud on the free tier, okay, with correct networking and firewall configurations. If this helped you avoid common mistakes, make sure to like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.